What's going on, guys? This is Brody here, and today we're going to be doing a film breakdown on Bryce Young. Maybe how it kind of was. It was a deep corner from Strahan, and it was a sail route from Bingo. It's a cover one man. Coverage kind of breaks down a bit. Mango gets him turned right here. And Strahan just straight up beats this guy. There's a guy in his face, kind of. It's just a great throw for Bryce Young. These are the type of things he was doing at Alabama that really solidified him as the #1 quarterback in the draft. I think Carolina has to do more type of things like this, especially on like first down, second down. First down, second down, they've liked inside run, just inside zone a lot, just basic, very basic. That's been the biggest thing about them. So this is a good play, good start, and definitely a good showing for Bryce Young. So this is what it's going to be. It's going to be a curl concept. They run a lot of curl concepts, I'm going to be honest. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't think it's Bryce Young's game. This is a tough play here because it looks like cover two, and it's just not going to work. It just won't. And I feel like you can kind of see this from the start. But let's watch. Pass protection is alright, but just as the start. His first read's going to be right here. There's no one open. You can see it right here. There's no one open. I guess you could throw it to him. He's looking there, but I'm guessing he probably thinks this guy is going to go right there, which is just a tough. Don't throw it. That's just something you don't do. You just don't throw it. Which is a smart decision by Young because he ends up not throwing it. But pass protection is breaking down. When the pass protection was good, no one was open. The receivers are slow. That's just what it is. Right? He's not getting much help out there. So he's going to end up having to throw it down to Thielen over here and gets hit pretty badly. And honestly, definitely could have been intercepted. Should have been intercepted most likely. But these are the type of things that it's going to be tough for him this rest of the season, especially next week as they play the Cowboys. This stuff won't get away. It's the Bears. Obviously, things like this will happen, but it just won't happen next week. So here it's going to be cover two, and it's a good concept, and honestly, a tough play by Bryce. It's a play he should have made, and a play at Alabama he most likely would have made. And this is my biggest concern so far with Young. I feel like he's developing bad habits. His line hasn't been good. His pass protection, it's not been great. So he's been forced to step up in the pocket, and as a 5'10" quarterback, that isn't the best thing you want to be doing, obviously. And I think it's caused his feet to be worse, and it's been tough. It's been very tough. So we're going to see what happens here. This is kind of the concept of it. It's cover two, trying to get this #3 Blackshear to hold this linebacker, have Mingo clear out this linebacker. Hopefully this guy stays up a little bit, and you could either hit Thielen or you can try and hit Marshall deep. And if this guy goes with Marshall, you can hit hopefully the wheel route over top. It's open. This play, it's open. It is definitely open. Young, like I said, his habits aren't great. I feel like he's developing bad habits, and I feel like that's leading to plays like this, which I'll show you right now. Snap is good. Pass protection holds up. He should be seeing this. I think his best trait so far that he's shown this year is his anticipation. Normally, Bryce Young would throw the ball right here, which is where he should. He should throw it to Thielen right here. He doesn't end up throwing it there, but again, he's looking at Marshall. Marshall's open. You can throw it to Marshall, but he feels the pressure. It's a stunt. It's a bad throw. He's pressured. It should have went there. It should have went to Thielen, and I feel like these are the growing pains that we'll have to go through, but I don't know. Just behind him, low, not making the catch at all. And honestly, he shouldn't even be throwing to Mingo, there's really no point. It's 3rd and 11. I guess you're in field goal range, but you want a touchdown. Every team wants a touchdown. So, and that would have been a touchdown, either to Marshall or Thielen. Most likely Thielen, with his hands and just the better receiver overall compared to Marshall. But yeah. So this is kind of being me with the play. As I said, they like to run curls a lot. It's just what they do. It's a concept that Frank Reich likes, and he definitely really likes it. So it's gonna be curls. Tommy Tremble right here, about an 8-yard curl, and Mingo still about an 8-yard curl. Kind of drew it wrong. It's gonna be man, cover 2 man. I guess this is probably the best coverage it would work against, especially this type of concept. It's going to be red 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be going here to here and then back around here. That's kind of how it's meant to be looked at. And this is how the play's going to go. It's a great throw from Young. It's good anticipation. I said that was his best trade so far we've seen this season. Not much is open. I mean, you guess you could say this guy's open. He's not going to be looking over here because it's not his reads. It's a quick play. It's meant to be a quick play, and it is. It's a good play. And great throw. He's coming off his break. He's got about 2 yards, 3 yard separation. And great catch by him, actually. Mingo. I'm surprised he caught onto that, but also a great throw, having it be outside the numbers, towards the sideline, right where you would want it, and just a great throw. So this is the concepts here. It's just slants. You're going to have Thielen on a slant and Marshall on a slant. And it's man, straight up man, cover 1 man. Straight up. And then Hurst right here is supposed to get this defender to go down so that Thielen can come around, hit that guy, and then be open right here, which he ends up getting open. But tough play for Bryce Youngs. He's got to be quicker with his progressions. Nothing really over here was open where he ends up throwing it. It's going to be red. Should be red looking at this guy first. And then Thielen to Marshall. Marshall right up behind him. It just won't. It won't. Motion by Sanders. And it's actually good by Hurst. He gets Johnson. Thielen's wide open. Thielen should have the ball. Look at him. Right there. He should have the ball. Nothing really comes out of this. It's not very open. It's kind of just there. It's like an option, but you would never want to throw it. Defender, he looks here. He should see this. He should be able to throw this. There's no reason he shouldn't. And he forces one. Terrible route by Mingo. I don't know what he was doing, and should have been an interception, but corners are just receivers without hands. So, and to be honest, Marshall was kind of coming open too. So, read it how you want, but this is a bad play. This is a bad play. It shouldn't. You shouldn't have thrown that. So this is gonna be the next play. This again was another tough play from Young, but honestly, this is the struggles of the Carolina Panthers. They don't have much personnel for Young to work with, and their line isn't great. You'll be seeing it on this play. It's 2 deep ends by Marshall and Hurst, about a 10-yard curl by Thielen, and just a go route by Mingo. Then, obviously, he'll have this here, but that's never going to be someone's main read. So he'll start off reading this by Thielen to Hurst to Marshall. That's kind of the gist of it. Left to right, not really a 1, 2, 3 type of read, just left to right. If you see Mingo open, you can throw it maybe back shoulder around the 20, but nothing is open. Nothing is open. Pass protection breaks down, and he'll be seeing it right here. Pass protection starts off pretty well. It's just they're deep routes. He doesn't like what he sees at Thielen right away, so he kind of moves on to Hurst and Marshall. Nothing. I mean, 1 yard, no yards, maybe 3 inches. I guess that is open up there, but there's no time. This left guard, he actually just got cut a couple days ago, but as I'm quoting this, but it's tough. The pocket is breaking down, nothing's open. Marshall's going to cut back, he's running out of the pocket, getting chased. guess you could try and fit it in right here to Marshall, which is probably the best throw, but at that point, I mean, 1 yard of separation, nothing else in the field open. I guess you can take it. But the thing is, you don't want this quarterback taking, especially your rookie quarterback that's 5'10". You don't want him taking these type of hits out of bounds. You want him throwing it away. But Bryce Young's just that type of player. He will put his body in the line to win. But yeah, he's not getting much help out there. Terrence Marshall just isn't a great receiver. Hurst isn't a great tight end. Thielen's been alright, but their line hasn't been great, especially their left guard on that play. But it's just tough. These are the type of plays that Bryce Young's going to have to deal with as he plays with the Panthers, and hopefully next season they changes, but I'm not sure. You just see it here. Left guard, honestly in pretty good position here. Akeem Ekwonu does good holding it, and he just gets driven back. Should have been holding, honestly. And he's just... yeah. That will kind of be the gist of it, of how it went. It was a tough game for Bryce Young, especially in the conditions. It was cold, a little wet, just wasn't a great game. Didn't get much support, much help at all, and honestly Bryce didn't play a great game as well, so can't make many excuses for him, but I do believe he's a great player and he will do better. But as seen by today, he had some struggles, had some good plays, but mostly struggles, as seen by the 5 plays I showed. And let me know in the comments if you want any more breakdowns on quarterbacks, not just the Carolina Panthers, which I'll be doing every week, but just let me know, because I definitely will do that. And that's about it. I'll be seeing you. Good night.